And do you have a bucket to put them in right now, or?
It's too tiny. It's too 5 pounds. It's 5 pounds.
So you want me just to hold your fish?
Yeah.
Oh.
May I ride an e-bike and be faster?
No, you can't ride my e-bike. No, go take a bite. Hurry up now. Say hello, Mr. Fish Man. What do you think, Fish?
We're gonna be checking out today is a BeeCool Pacer. Let's go on and get it. For the front and rear, we have 160mm discs with dual piston, non-branded hydraulic brakes. We only have a front suspension on this, and that is in fact adjustable, that you're able to open it up or lock it out with 120mm of travel. What's interesting about the motor on this is it's 500 watts and it peaks at 1000. Now that is a little bit high for a mid motor. Usually you'll see 250 watts. But what's interesting about this is when you pedal, the pedal assist will activate, but if you stop pedaling and you keep your feet still, the chain will continue to move while the pedals in fact do not. We have a 48-volt battery, 672 watt-hour, rated at 14 amp hours. And the charger is a 2-amp charger, so from completely dead to 100%, roughly 6 to 7 hours. What's interesting about this frame is you won't see a whole lot of welds. They do promote this as being one single cast, but you will see some welds when you get down to the subframe down here. I guess that's sort of like a brace, but up by the neck of your seat or your back tail section, you don't see much welding. These are by far the biggest tires that I've seen on an e-bike, 28 inches. Now, in order to turn this on, we just hold down the orange button. What's interesting about this display, shows you the trip time, the trip distance, the total miles, and then over here you have your range. But that's interesting, because it's telling me I got 400 miles with 0 power. I should have unlimited, right? Because that shouldn't matter. But what's cool is as you go up in the pedal assist, that number adjusts accordingly. And you'll see there that, yep, that is going to give you the least amount of range. Most mid-motors kind of have this feature where the pedals are independent of the chain. That's not saying you can't pedal this and move it. It's just that if you want to use the throttle, you're able to do so. What's also really nice with a chain-driven mid-drive like this, that rear gear set, which is Shimano 20, by the way, is 7 speeds. So you do, in theory, have 7 different gears. I guess just look at it like a race car, beach cruiser, e-bike, race bike. Race e-bike, it's not a race, it's a cruiser e-bike for the beach. So now what's interesting is once the bike has been ridden, you can't just hold down the M button and then adjust the speed. That's just gonna give you the information when you're out riding. So we're just gonna hit no. We're gonna shut the bike off. In order to get to the menu, what you're gonna wanna do is turn it back on, and then as soon as that screen lights up, hold down the M button, and that's going to give you a whole different menu of settings. And there you can adjust the unit, the backlight, the clock, the password, auto off, the wheel size, and then right there, and you can see I have that set to 99 kilometers per hour. Just because this says 99, you're not going to get those speeds, because this is a torque sensor and it's based off the gear set, and you start ghost pedaling after about 24 miles per hour. I was going to try to sound fancy, very demure, by going with like Faux leather. We're just gonna say fake leather, and you see you do have a little bit of a palm rest over here on the left side, and then on the right side we have your half twist throttle with also the same thing as the palm rest. Our neck is adjustable to a +30 or -30 degrees. For our gears, we have a 7-speed Shimano 20, no derailleur guard, chain guard. What's interesting is the rear wheel is in fact quick release, however the front is not. We have a black ice cube for a front headlight. Hold down the up button, that's going to ignite that. That is very bright. On the back we have a rear cargo rack with an integrated brake light.
So right off the jump, I can tell you the screen is absolutely beautiful. We have a lot of information on here. 54 volt, that's going to be your battery, miles per hour, trip time, distance, range, miles, and you know, this is going to be the first time that I've ever done a mid-drive Star Union. I think it's 500 watt, or it might be 500 watt motor, mid-drive, which is actually pretty high, but it does have a throttle, so let's get it. And this is like a beach cruiser. I feel like this is not my style, but we're gonna get it. Okay, so let's talk about the comfortability. I'm a little bit on the higher side of this, but this is really like the cruiser style. Beach cruiser. Let's bring it up. Now we're in pedal assist 1, and it is in fact a torque sensor. We're going to talk more about that in a little bit, but so you kind of have to put a little bit of effort in to get this moving. And it gets to 9 miles per hour, and it having a mid motor is interesting. Okay, so we go to 10, then 11. Okay, yeah, see, that's That is so interesting to me. Check out those pedals. And we're using the throttle. That's just, but you don't have to pedal. So we're not gonna be taking this off-road because this is really gonna be designed for just mainly street. So we're gonna try to do as much as street riding as possible. Pedal assist 3, 14 miles per hour. Pedal assist 5. Now, do not expect it to be like how it would be on a cadence sensor, where you're just gonna go up and pedal assist and just automatically book it. No, that's not what's gonna happen. With the throttle, on the other hand, you are. So we'll go to pedal assist 5, top speed. I think we get 25 miles per hour with this. 20. This is really designed for cruising on the street or maybe going down to the beach, something. Comfortability of the seat, it's moving a bit. I don't know why, because I just tightened that up really tight. I feel like we could get faster with this. Hold on, let me look something up. Sorry, folks. So in order to adjust the speed, we're going to turn it on. And then as soon as it turns on, we're going to hold down the M section, the M button, for about 5 seconds. And then you're going to see the mile per hour, the clock, the password, auto off, speed limit. And it actually can go faster. Okay, we're just going to max this out. There ain't no way this does 100 kilometers per hour. I do like the display on this. All right, so now that we adjusted that, so pedal assist 1, you see we're already at 18 miles per hour. So yeah, mid-motor, I'm smiling right now, I am, and you can probably hear it in my voice, because I was not expecting a mid-motor to give me this kind of power, right? It just, I wasn't. Especially the style of bike. Let's just see if this actually gets any faster than 20 miles per hour. We're at 5 right quick. And you see that I'm giving it full throttle, and then if I pedal, now because it is in fact a torque sensor that you can't, it's ghost pedaling, right? You can't really force it to go any faster than this. And this is one of the things that I want to say about torque sensors is you should go with higher gears, because if you're going to give me that extra power, at least give me the option of being able to pedal and get more power or more speed out of it. So you are able to do that, right? So you can see with the throttle, we're going 20 miles per hour. Now, let's talk about some of the specs. It's a nice fish. Does he need help? He's just showing me a fish? Let me see what he needs. What kind of fish you got there? That's a big boy.
Yeah, help me. I don't have a bucket. He's too big.
What do you want me to do? What do you need me to help you with?
I need, yeah, watch him. I need to go get bucket from my house.
How far's your house?
Not down road.
You just want me to hold him for you?
Yeah. He won't tap you. Just hold him with his.
Yeah, I'm not worried about attacking me. It's just that he's gonna make me smell like fish.
Yeah, he's boxing. I put him in a tiny bucket.
You want me to put him in a tiny bucket for you?
Yeah, watch him.
You want me to watch him?
See?
How did you catch him?
With my auto fish people with Bluegill.
Oh,
He's him dying. Oh, holy fuck.
yeah, I would like to help you, but it's gonna make my hands all stink.
Yeah, I'll go get some bucket from my house.
And do you have a bucket to put him in right now, or?
It's too tiny. It's too 5 pounds. He's 5 pounds.
Why can't you just ride your bike with it? What? No? You don't?
Nothing can wash my fish.
So you want me just to hold your fish?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I'd be mean if I said no, so I guess I'm gonna hold your fish. I haven't held a fish since I was your age, man. Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, and too tiny.
And what's that? You got a stinky ass rag? You got some bread? Then you got a. So you just want me to hold him by the tail?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with him? You gonna eat him?
Yeah.
You like catfish?
I never eat it.
But you're just gonna eat it today?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just grabbing the catfish. I feel like me holding it like that is not. You just want me to hold it like this? Give me him. Okay. Go. Hurry up.
May I ride an e-bike and be faster?
No, you can't ride my e-bike. No, go. Take a bite. Hurry up now. Don't leave me here with the fish.
I promise I won't.
Okay, hurry up now. Be safe. Got this stupid damn catfish. The fuck? I don't even know what's happening right now. I've never been put in this position where I had a little kid ask me to hold this fish that's moving and breathing. Am I supposed to just dip his head in the water? What kind of bucket is it? This fish is gonna die. He can't eat this. What is even happening right now? Oh, I feel so many different types of ways. I'm gonna smell like dirty fish. Say hello, Mr. Fish Man. I saw him on the side of the road and I was like, I can't ignore him. Anyway, let's talk about the BeeCool bike real quick while I hold this fish. So we got 160 millimeters on the front, 160 millimeters on the rear, non-branded dual piston brakes, adjustable suspension. It is able to lock out. You do have a front headlight and a rear tail light. Do not have blinkers. And this fish is heavy. He said it was 5 pounds. I don't even know what I'm doing. Should I put him in the sewer? Anyway, so back to this. You can see my setup. I got a lot going on here. We got a cargo rack in the back. And the bike is really designed for somebody that is, you're gonna go out on a cruise on the beach. You're gonna do something nice. I know it's weird. You're probably watching this like, what does this have to do? And look, I'm just being friendly, right? We have adjustable suspension on the front. That's not suspension, that's actually the neck, and the fish agrees. So I don't even know where he went. He left me with the fish. I'm gonna throw it back in if he don't come back in 2 minutes. He left his phone though. Cool guy. So, what do you think, fish? That is a big catfish. I should put some water in his face. Here you go. Here's some water. Okay, anyway, I got bees flying around me. So, I'm done dipping the catfish. 28-inch tires. I wasn't expecting to be holding a fish this whole time. We have an adjustable neck that you're able to adjust the angle, bring it down, bring it up. This is really gonna be designed for somebody. Here he comes. Here he comes with the bucket, very good. Adjustable suspension on front with the load and the lockout. 28-inch tires, a rear, no suspension, hardtail, no welds. No welds, here he comes. There you go. That's my boy. Okay, I'm holding him. I kept dipping him in the water. I didn't want him to die on you. You got it? You need me to help you? I don't know how you're gonna carry that bucket home. You got it? Look at those arms, boy, you ripped. Come on. Let me help you out, man. Let me get it up for you. Let me help you out. There you go.
5 pounds.
That's a big boy. I got you. You want me to just put him in?
Yeah.
Okay, with the rag?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, don't put that in. Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Perfect. You got it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Is that how you gonna bring it home like that? You're gonna hurt your hips. Okay.
Oh my God. I think this catfish may have a car.
That is a pretty big, is he gonna live like that though? You gonna be all right? Throw some more water in there. All right, well, good job. I'm gonna go wash my hands now.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, brother. You have fun.
I still got my fish feet out.
You good now? You okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go do this now. You have fun.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Good, let's get back to riding. Okay, good. Well, that's done. Now I smell like catfish. So that's that. So this front suspension on this, 120 millimeters of travel. Wow. That's good, and it is in fact adjustable, like when I was showing you the fish. And the bike, kind of giving you a rundown. Now you got to see my whole setup. I want to talk about the mid-motor. 500 watts. 500 watts. What? That's a lot of power for a mid-motor. Typically you'll see 250, 300. This is like one of the first bikes that I've ridden in a long time that's not fat tire, right? It's just a big tire, like a 28-inch. Now I can't get above 20 miles per hour. I feel, though, if my gearing was higher, like if I was actually able to go into an 8 or 9, we'd be able to get faster. So you're only limited by basically that ghost pedaling, and that's the downside of a torque sensor. Cadence sensor wouldn't matter. Torque, you have to actually put effort in for it to give it back to you. Now, because of the torque sensor, you're gonna get better mileage on this than as if it was a cadence. because you have to put a little bit of effort in. The motor's just kind of matching what you're doing. And it's hard for me to test whether or not we're getting, you know, 500 watts. How much power can that deliver? You could see, you know, I mean, it's not like one of those super fast, super heavy duty e-bikes. The fact that they paved all this is blowing my mind right now. So now the battery on this is 672 watt hours. It's not terrible, but don't hear that and be like, oh my God, that's really bad. Whenever you see mid-motor bikes, they're always gonna have smaller batteries, always. Almost never do you see high watt hours and high amp hours on a mid-motor bike. It's just because it works differently than it does a hub motor. 14 amp hours, 672. Now, off the top of my head, I think the charger is a 2 amp charger, I think. So 7 hours from completely dead. It's not anything to write home about. It's not anything bad either. This is really gonna be designed for somebody that does not wanna go over 20 miles per hour, wants to put a little bit of effort in, and if not, you have the throttle. Just keep in mind that is going to take away from the expected mileage that you could get out of this. They tell you 50 to 85 miles or 75 miles from completely charged to completely dead. Do I believe it? Absolutely I do. If you're in pedal assist 1 and you weigh 150 pounds. Obviously, I am upwind right now. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. I'm upwind, so that's gonna take a little bit of the mileage away. You know, the weight, are you going uphill? Are you going downhill? There's so many different factors. But what we'll do is when we're done, we'll see how many miles we get, and we'll just kind of deduct it. But I would just say it'd be safe to assume from 100% to completely dead, you'll probably get roughly 40 to 50 miles. Now, if you're using all throttle like I am right now, then obviously that's gonna be the worst for the battery. This bike is extremely lightweight, 60 pounds, man. It almost feels lighter than that. I swear, Bree, she picked it up and just kind of threw it on the other side of the garage when we put it together. That being said, I hope you guys don't mind that we've cut out the opening of the box. It seems like nobody watched that. 97 or 95% of the people that watch the videos skip right through that. We show you all the different parts and put it all together and ride it. So let me go back to this. So it's 60 pounds and the max load is 400. I'm impressed. That's some pretty bold numbers, man. So what's interesting is when we go to pedal assist 5, you see that power bar on the right? It's kind of showing you how much power we're using. When we go to 5, it kind of just ignores the power bar. I think it's just giving you everything versus 4. Yeah, you could kind of feel a little bit more resistance in the 4. And you see the range actually goes up. I mean, that's pretty cool, 25 miles, so that gives you an idea. Using a lot of throttle. We're 4 miles, so you're gonna get roughly, if you use all throttle and you're like me, 6'1", 250 pounds, and you're using all throttle like this, you're gonna absolutely destroy that battery. Now, what's interesting about this frame is it's one piece. There's no welds, so it's just single casted. I don't know how many people are out there cracking frames or cracking welds. You know, if you look at any of your bikes, I guarantee you that at the neck there's probably a weld, at the seat there's probably a weld. There's no welds on this. So it's just one piece, and I think that's a good selling point. Speaking about the selling point, we're talking about $16.99 is what it's at as of the date of me filming this. It could go down. Do I feel like it's worth $1,600? Honestly, I feel that someone that wants to get some exercise in and lose weight, I know I've talked about this before in other videos. I've lost weight doing this on cadence bikes. I have ridden some Torques, but hey, a bunch of bikers there. So you will lose weight riding on a bike like this. When this bike originally came out, it was $2,100. Right now it's at $16.99. I do like the mid-motor aspect. I do like that you have that throttle that you're able to use if you don't want to pedal. But all in all, I think the bike is solid, man. It's not designed for somebody that's younger, that wants to go fast. This is designed for somebody that wants to go to the beach, or wants to cruise down the boardwalk, or go to their neighbor's house and play Quidditch, or cribbage, or checkers. This is a bike that you'll enjoy using, and I feel like it's worth it for 1,600 bucks. There's probably a link in the description or code in the description to give you a bit of a discount. So you're able to probably get it for whatever, 16 even, or whatever the discount is. So check that out, check out the website. I would 100% recommend this bike for anybody that is over the age of 50 and goes to the beach a lot. Solid. Good suspension too.